Last weekend, I took part in a game jam, making a pirate FDL style game for LD39. We made this in a team of 2 and it got me thinking. Sometimes restrictions make for a better development of an idea. Sometimes the mind jumps from idea to idea without giving it time to work out whether it is good or not. And why is it important to avoid this? I'm James Whitcomb and today we'll be talking about how to make a game in a game jam. What is it that makes a good game jam game? To get there, we need to assume a few points that will happen along the way. Firstly, assume a player does not want to play your game. A player, especially in Ludum Dare's system, is only going to play it for 5 minutes. Any lull in gameplay after those points and the player is going to stop playing. That is why you only have 5 minutes to complete a full game loop, or at least make people forget they're having to play your game. In those 5 minutes, to complete the game loop, you need to first introduce and teach the core mechanics of the game. Then, give the player an overarching goal. After that, let the player explore and flourish under these mechanics. Finally, reward the player once he's achieved the goal set out for him. Yet, the difficulty comes in letting the player achieve all those tasks inside the 5 minutes without having the game slump. It's challenging. Secondly, assume the worst will happen. Take your time and divide it by 2. If you have 2 days to complete the game, you now have 1. This will allow you to have a game to balance, tweak and add to in the second half of your competition. If the worst happens, you can fix it in the duration. It forces you to keep it simple and stupid. I learnt this the hard way once with a memory leak to do with rendering characters in a game made for Ludum Dare 3 years ago. Thirdly, assume people have no idea how to play your game. This is similar to the first assumption. When you spend time developing the game, you're also learning how to play the game. You will also have access to the code at all times and thus know how everything is designed. You design them. You should know. Yet your player doesn't. Something you may not see may be the difference between a user enjoying your game to the fullest extent or hating it. What I suggest is find a friend, family member or even a hated rival and watch them play it. This is the only way to get your game to be user friendly. Now, all 3 of these assumptions hold up to making a game outside of a jam. Concise design, time management and effective research. All of these happen on a wider timescale. What that timescale does though is add choice. Everybody watching will have at one point been overwhelmed by choice. What game jams do is allow you to limit your choice, limit your time and energy, forcing you to make decisions quickly. When making a new game over a long period of time, you may want to jump to a new idea a week later. It's the reason why I've never released the game commercially. If you wish to complete a game jam, you have to stick with the idea. This is a present, this is a reward. This gives you the time to decide whether the game is rubbish or whether it is gold at the end of the production. Restricting the time for you to decide whether the grass is greener, it isn't. So when you make a game jam game, don't make it perfect. Don't make it massive. Don't make it open. Take my 3 assumptions, take one singular idea and just make it.